How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Welcome back to my experience, where I give you stuff based on my experience, my opinion, and actually my knowledge. Yeah. Okay, let's get into it. We're gonna talk about the ultimate thing. What I think based on my opinion is the ultimate thing someone can do to you. And for my opinion on that is betrayal. Betrayal for me is the ultimate stuff someone can do to you, to betray you. And I'm not talking about infidelity, right? I'm not talking about infidelity, somebody cheating on you. I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about real betrayal. I'm talking about you confide in someone, trust in someone, and that person go behind your back and talk about your most secrets to others, especially to people that actually don't even like you like that, right? So to me, that right there is way more severe than any other type of betrayal. When you trust somebody with a secret that's very touchy for you, and you open up to that person and you let that person know, this what I'm going through, this is what happened, and that person took that secret and talk about it amongst other people. That right here is crazy. It's out of this world betrayal, right? And a lot of people do that. And what I come to find out, a lot of people do that in terms of for example, relationship. Like if somebody feel hurt in a relationship and want to hurt by the other person, they might bring up something that the person told them, right? Or they might bring up something that the person said to them, and they go ahead and went and talked to other people about it, right? So it's crazy how people don't do. It's crazy how people do stuff like that. Basically, I don't understand why would you do something like. I personally will not do something like that at all, because if somebody tell me something, no matter what you do to me, I will not betray you like that. Because I tell people all the time, physicalness, when you and somebody fight, you can get past that. You can pull that back. But what you can't pull back is what you tell other people about that person. You can never take that back, right? And I don't know if y'all are aware of the this thing where a guy was suing another guy for I believe it was defamation of character, right? And he was in court with a judge, and he was saying, Your Honor, this is crazy, I can't believe this and that, blah blah blah, I'm not supposed to be here, getting sued for this and whatever. It's just words, right? So the judge told him, okay, cool, got it, it's just words. This is what I want you to do. I want you to write down every single thing that you said about the guy, everything that you said on a piece of paper right now. So he wrote it down. He said, okay, on your way home, this is what you want to do. I want you to rip it up and throw it through the window. When you're driving home, just rip it up, open the window down and let it go, right? And then come back to court at this date, and I will tell you my verdict. So he was like, okay, cool, too easy, and I do that. Come back to court, right? When he come back to court, the judge asked him, okay, did you do what I asked? He said, yes, Your Honor. I wrote down everything that you told me, and on my way home driving, I rolled my window down and I ripped it up and I let all the pieces go. So the judge said, okay, this is what I want you to do. You want me to drop the case, right? Dismiss it. He's like, yes, Your Honor. He's like, this is what you want to do. I want you to go back and I want you to find every piece of paper that you ripped up and bring it to me, and I will dismiss the case. He said, Your Honor, that's impossible. There's no way I'm going to find all those pieces of paper. And the judge said to him, exactly. That's what happened when you open your mouth and you talk to other people about someone. You cannot pull it back. Cannot pull it back. And this is why when it comes on to betraying somebody verbally, I tell people all the time, don't do it, because you cannot pull that back. You out there talking mess, talking smack about this person, you cannot take that back. There's one thing if you say directly to the person, but if you are out there spreading all this to a plethora of people, you cannot pull it back. And I think that's what happened with most people. They fall into this conundrum where they out there saying a hell of a mess about people, about somebody, and then they fall in a situation where they can't pull it back. So they fall in a situation of regret that I wish I didn't have said that, but you already said it. And now they're in a state of mind where they can't even go back to the person. They can't even talk to the person no more because they know what they did, right? They know exactly what they did and they can't take it back. So they fall to the wayside, and then that person probably will never be close again. That person will never be cool again, because that person find out everything that you're saying about them in the streets, and that person decided not to hang around and not to be involved in your surroundings no more. Now, most of the time, people like that lose the benefit of that person, because anyone that goes and talk about somebody else to the masses, that person is actually the problem. And a lot of people don't know that. Oh no, she's or he's not the problem, is the other person. What, they're not supposed to say nothing? Of course you're not supposed to say nothing. If you have a problem with me, you say it to me. You're not supposed to be going telling other people the problem that you have with me or what I did. That's nobody else's business. And that's the problem. That's the type of life we're living right now, where everybody think they should just be out there spilling their guts to everybody on social media about what's going on in their life or what happened to them between them and someone else. They're supposed to go out there and just talk hella mess to everybody about the situation and expect the person to understand that you were out here talking bad about me. And then when shit hit the fan, I should understand and forgive you for slandering me in the streets. No, that's not how it works. You don't do that. You do not do that. You do not talk about people to other people, because that's none of their business. Unless it's a freaking counselor or it's a judge or something happened, you got to talk to the cops. You keep that shit to yourself, because you cannot take it back. You cannot pull it back. It doesn't matter if you go out there and say, oh, I lied. It does not matter. You cannot take it back. The damage have been done. It has been done. So that level of betrayal right there, where people get into arguments, or spouses or couples, especially married people, they get into arguments and they separated, and the man or the woman is out there just slandering the woman's name, or just slandering the man's name, and calling the man all type of this bum ass dad, deadbeat dad, this, that, whatever, bum ass husband, bitch ass wife, a hoe, a slut, this, that, just slandering that person's name all the way to the mud, dragging it like it's a pig in the mud, getting it all nasty and dirty, and then turn around talking about, oh, this was somebody you loved, this was somebody you had kids with, this is somebody you lie next to every night for years or months or days. But that person did something you don't like, and you decide to go out there and slander them, to betray them, and talk about them in the streets. Try to destroy that person's character. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. Please stop betraying each other in that way, because when you do, you cannot take that one back. That one is hard to take back. That one is hard to fix, because when it spreads, and you cannot contain the way it spreads. When you cheat, you can contain that. You can contain it, because you can cheat with one person and you can condemn, like, yo, I never do this stuff again, and you never do it again. Most of the time, people don't even know that you cheated unless the other person speak, right? When, whatever the case may be, you say you and your spouse fight, and nobody know that you and your spouse fight, and you can stay right there. But when you open this and start speak to other people, that's not part of what's going on between you and the other person, you cannot take that back. Because remember, your best friend as a best friend, and that best friend as a best friend. And it's going to go to somebody who just want to tell everybody. So be careful of that. Okay?